Hey guys, it's Tom B. If you don't already know me, I'm an artist and ceramicist, and I work out of my home. I just found out that the kiln that I've been using to fire my pottery, which is my friend's kiln, is gonna need to go through some repairs. So I thought this would be a really good chance to show some of the projects that I've worked on in the recent past that I've only really posted to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever, and haven't gone into much detail in a longer video. Just starting off with things that I have sitting at my feet. This is the Dream Suite gyroid from Animal Crossing. When you go to visit other people's dream towns and you see the anteater Luna, she has this gyroid which kind of acts like a humidifier. I didn't really think it was possible to make a humidifier out of this, but instead I left the bottom open so that you could put a cone of incense or a stick of incense inside and the smoke would come out of the top like it does in the game. And I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. In addition to that, I also made this regular gyroid, which is based on Lloyd. He's sort of like the mascot for Animal Crossing. The nice thing about this is that his head can come off. You can put things inside. Right now I have a couple tea lights in here and I was using it as a tea light holder. However, I did realize after lighting it that it doesn't really provide that much light because the light only comes out of these 3 holes. I think both of them turned out really nice. I kind of got hyper fixated on the video game stuff when it's not really the thing that I want to do in the long term. Lately, I've been focused a lot more on things that are about improving my house. And some of those things include planters for my plants, hooks for hanging things, dinnerware for my kitchen. So it got me thinking a lot about food and my love of cooking. And a project that I'm really excited about that I finished recently are these planters. They're based on the Bianco di Napoli canned tomatoes. I don't know if you guys were watching Bon Appetit at the height of their kind of YouTube empire. While that was going on, I remember there being a video about finding the best canned tomatoes. And I remember this specific brand of tomatoes because I loved the design on the can. And that's just kind of my inner graphic designer speaking to me. But I just wanted to kind of honor that by making these ceramic versions, and it's perfect for a small plant. And I even made a different version with a different brand of the canned tomatoes. And then while we're on the food projects, I have this other project that I've been working on that I actually haven't even put out as a short form video yet. But this is a Malden Salt desk caddy that I made to hold the pens and pencils on my desk. I feel like my desk is always messy, and so I just wanted to come up with a solution that I felt like would help keep things a little more tidy. I didn't use a stencil or anything on the front. I hand lettered this. I think it looks really good and I'm super pleased with how this turned out. Another project that I just finished recently was making these tiles. And these tiles I made to cover up some holes in my door frame. This was the first attempt and it was a little too washed out for my liking, so I made this second attempt, which is much more like the colors that I was interested in. Part of the inspiration for this project was my trip to Portugal. I went there a couple months ago with my mom and we saw so many beautiful things, ate a lot of great food, but the thing that really stuck out to me the most was the ceramics there. There's so many buildings covered with tiles and all different colors and all different kinds of tiles. I thought it was incredible. So one of the souvenirs that I brought back from Portugal was this miniature tile magnet. And I think the colors are so pretty. It is one of my favorite things that I brought back from there. So ultimately, this was one of the biggest inspirations for making these tiles. You can see that the colors are pretty similar. I took the colors from the Portuguese tile as inspiration for my own. My tile turned out okay. There's some textural issues. The glaze is bubbling, which is not ideal. But I'm hoping as I just continue to make tiles, I can kind of overcome that through trial and error. So these are just a few of the projects that I've been working on. I have a ton more, and I don't really want to drag this video on for too long, but I just thought it would be nice to do a little bit of a show and tell since I haven't been doing as much active pottery lately, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I have all sorts of things that I'm working on that I'm really excited about, so stay tuned and I'll catch you next time. Bye!